Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you guys my Granblue Legion deck profile. This is a pure Legion deck made of all the new stuff that came out of set 17, so I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys the deck profile. Let's go ahead and get started. Your main grade 3 of the deck is Young Pirate Noble Pinot Noir. His basic ability is when you Legion, you can mill the top 3 cards to your deck, then call something from your drop zone to rear guard. It works really well with Sea Strolling Banshee, just because you'll get the plus off of summoning Banshee, plus her own draw ability. And the mill 3 really helps for future Legion if you want to re-ride him again, or just hit something good in the drop zone. And since this is a pure Legion deck, I also run 4 Witch Doctor of the Dead Sea. His ability is you can counterblast one and choose one of your rear guards and retire it when this unit attacks. If this unit is Legion, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a card from your drop zone and call it to rear. So it's good for killing something that already attacked possibly and calling something better, getting off any abilities that go off when they're called from the drop zone. He's an 11k, which is great. I love that they're doing that now with rares. 10ks wouldn't have been so great. And he has the when this unit attacks, he gets +3 until the end of the turn if you have something in the same column, I think, or when this unit attacks, if you have another unit, yep, middle column. It's the pretty standard ability for grade 3s of that caliber. And then for grade 2s, we run 4 of Pinot Noir's mate, Pinot Blanc. Her ability is sweet. Counterblast 1, when you're Vanguard Legion, you may pay the cost if you do call this unit to rear guard from drop zone. So not only does it fill the field along with the Vanguard's Legion effect for another plus, it's very easy with just 1 CB. And then I also run 4 of the mate for the rare, he has a long name, the Witch Doctor, Dragon, Undead, Ghoul Dragon. His ability is when he's placed on rear guard from the drop zone, he gets the ability when this unit attack hits, you can retire one of your opponent's rear guards. It has to hit the Vanguard, but still calling it with this effect really puts on rear guard pressure attacks. And I don't have any Ruin Shade at the moment, but instead I'm swapping in 3 Dragon Corrode Corrupt Dragon. Just a good 12k attacker when he's called from the drop zone. Very eligible. I like Ruin Shade just because it does speed up the Legion plays, but there are more than enough ways to get cards in the drop zone with this deck. And then for grade 1s, I run 3 Perfect Guard and 1 Quintet Wall. I do like the ratio right now. Some people say, Quintet Walls are awesome with Granblue just because they really plus off the drop zone. I might swap it for, 2 PG and 2 Quintet, but right now I'm finding it comfy with this because you have just as fast as a pace with the Perfect Guard in this deck. Getting cards into the drop zone. Plus, it's more control based. You don't want to drop too many needed things into the drop zone. And I also run 4 Sea Strolling Banshee. This is the card where you Soul Blast 1, draw when she's called to the rear guard from the drop zone. So easy pluses with her. 4 Samurai Spirit. I like this card because when it's in the drop zone, you can counterblast 1, choose another rear guard and retire it, and call this unit to rear guard. So you can pretty much get rid of the Banshee that you just called after you use its ability to call something better with 7k power to hit better numbers, because it does make a difference in this game whether you're attacking with 15k or 16k. And I also run 2 Boot Swain Armaan, if that's his name. Swain Armaan, I said boot, my bad. His ability is just like the grade 2 I run. He gets +3 when he's placed on rear guard from the drop zone, making him a 10k booster possibly. And then for grade 0s, I run 1 Pinot Gris. His ability is great when you're Vanguard Legion. You may pay the cost. If you do, choose a card from your drop zone and call it to rear. You put this unit into your soul to do so. So you could possibly get another Rough Seas Banshee if you wish. Using this card's effect, getting off 2 Banshees and then 2 draws is really nice. And then I also run 4 of the Critical Trigger Rough Seas Banshee. This is the one where you put into soul and draw. Very good for consistency. 4 Jimmy the Ghosty, just because 8 crit in this deck is pretty mandatory in my opinion. 4 of the Heal, Rick the Ghosty, and 4 Gunshot of Sorrow. Some people like the new stand also. If that's the case, if you do want to run that, I believe the deck has enough control as it is without using that stand trigger. But possibly, take out the draw or the crit, whichever you prefer for your playstyle. So yep, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy, and Kira Qualia out.